I'm Charlene Stevens. Welcome to Council Update. Today we're going to discuss an expansion to the 61 Marine and Sports facility. Joining me is Mayor Myron Bailey. Mayor Bailey, at the last council meeting, the council approved an expansion of one of our businesses, 61 Marine and Sports.
Yes, it's just like a lot of these other things we've been talking about lately. Here is another local business that has continued to grow and grow and grow. And in this particular case, 61 Marine and Sports is down kind of towards Highway 61 and 95, by the Pine Coulee area. And they obviously sell a variety of recreational vehicles, but the majority of what they do sell down there is pontoons and boats and such, but they do other things too. I don't want to cut Al and the group short. But they did need and we did approve, I should say, a conditional use permit for the expansion of the site because it is considered a non-conforming use. In other words, he built there, it doesn't fit in our official zoning of that area, so we've been kind of granting some conditions as long as he kind of does things to make sure that he kind of keeps the flavor and the look and everything in a good way down there. He is proposing to construct a 6,000 square foot addition to their service building, and in doing so, the reason they're doing that is they want to move their service tech area from the existing main building over to this new building so that they can expand the main showroom and have more boats and four-wheelers and those kind of things, snowmobiles inside, as well as some security things that they want to improve down in that particular site. Obviously, as I mentioned, it does face Highway 61, so you can see it along there. And so one of the other things we talked about was redoing the facade. Right. And I would just share that, one of the things that he owns a business similar to this up in northern Minnesota, and he showed us some pictures of some of the business that he owns up there, which has kind of a rustic North Woods feel to it. Well, I'll be honest with you, our building standards probably don't accept that as a use or the materials. Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you, the look of the front of the buildings that he was sharing with us were very, very nice, and it does make sense that if you're doing those kind of sales, that look of the building would make it look good. So what he has proposed to do is he is going to put that facade on the front of all those buildings that are facing Highway 61. And so we were real happy as a council when he brought that up to us and said that we are going to do that. And I don't know if you want to add anything else about some of the other fun things that he's going to do.
A couple of things that he's going to do is there's an area in front of the main building, so he's going to do some pavement on that. Most of it is kind of a gravel base, but there's some area that he is going to pave. And there really was no need for any stormwater retention and such, or no changes to that, so he doesn't have to make those improvements. And then he also agreed to kind of work on some of the landscaping that was out there. Not necessarily put in new landscape, but replace some of the existing landscaping that just may have died or may have not survived some of the elements and such like that. So he is making some improvements to it. As you said, it's about a 6,000 square foot expansion. The last kind of modification was back in 2015. So again, it's an opportunity to support a business as they grow in Cottage Grove.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, that's what we try to do all through all of this, is where we can, we want to work with our local businesses to see how we can be as business friendly within reason, of course, but in this case, it made total sense from the way that the site is laid out and the location within our city, and frankly, some of the other businesses that are down there in that particular area all kind of have that same look and feel to it, like Erickson Marine and so on. So we're very happy as a council, I believe, and staff worked with us together to create this opportunity for him to expand his business.
That's right. If you would like more information about the 61 Marine and Sports expansion, contact Senior Planner John Burbank. Thank you, Mayor Bailey.
Thank you.